Howdy doody do, motherfuckers. How are you? I'm back with another deep video. I left my job at Tesla recently, and it's been pretty gnarly. It's been a pretty gnarly experience because now I have the time to invest into my business. I have the time to invest into my fitness and just really overall me, right? But the thing is, I realized that I wasn't going after it as hard as I thought I was going to. And that kind of led to an existential crisis where I was kind of sitting up there like, I thought this is what I wanted. Is this not what I wanted? I've invested months and months and months into this, right? But I had to take a seat and really realize a couple of things about myself. I realized that most of my motivation as of recent, or really, honestly, my motivation all my life has come from trying to prove motherfuckers wrong. I was trying to prove the people at the job wrong. Oh yeah, I can do this. I'm not what you perceive me to be. I was trying to prove people wrong in athletics. I wasn't that good whenever I started athletics, but over time and years of an obsessive work, I was able to get to the point to where I was deemed good, or really, really freaking good. I realized that you can't stand on your own when you're dependent. Like you can't stand on your own, and you can't be self-sufficient if you're always trying to prove somebody else wrong. It's like if you're in a room by yourself and there's nobody else to compete with and there's nobody else to like flex on, then you're not gonna have any motivation, which is where I was at. I didn't have any motivation. I didn't know why the fuck I didn't have any motivation. As far as I'm concerned, I'm a really motivated person. So I'm trying to figure out why I wasn't feeling motivated. And I sat on it. I stooped in my sadness for a little bit, and I realized this whole time I've been competing and trying to prove other motherfuckers wrong. Also losing a friend, and it's crazy because he's been gone for a while, but I didn't know until recently because I've been working crazy hours at Tesla. But these are the exact streets me and him used to walk down and like hang out, just figure shit out to do. Because I'm from the suburbs. I'm from the country suburbs in Texas. There's no bus route out here. If you're trying to do something, you just got to figure some shit out. Go play with some sticks or something. So, that's kind of the relationship me and this guy had. But I thought he was extremely intelligent, and he was somebody that I was in a subconscious competition with. Like I always wanted to see him win, but I wanted to win before him, So finding out that he had passed away, like it hit me, and I realized that I have been in a state of mind where it's not really appreciative of life. Even though I've lost a lot of people in my life, even though it's happened so close to me, I was still in a state where it was bullshit. It was all bullshit. So realizing this, having a fucking quarter life crisis last week, it's barely a quarter life crisis. I'm fucking 21, Jesus Christ. But having that existential crisis of realizing that everything I was doing was for somebody else, it made me stop and think about what it is I truly wanted to do. What is it that I want to do? Why do I want to do it? What is something that I could do for the rest of my life and not be what is it called? Like tempted to brag about it and to rub it into people's faces. Because I feel personally as if I still feel this way, but it's not my driving factor. I feel as if a lot of people kind of gave up on me, losing my brother, catching charges that weren't true. I feel as if a lot of people saw that happen and like opted out of it. Like, oh, I know he's a good athlete, or I know he's intelligent, but fuck that, like I can't be around him. Which now I'm not really blaming them, but still that really hurt in my time of need. And moving on from that, like realizing that my focus was on the past, and that's why I didn't know where I wanted to go. That's what it really was. I was so focused on what the external had to say about me that I had no map. I had no guidance, no guidelines. Now I've, like, after this recent development, my motivation is a lot more solid, in the sense of I genuinely know what I want to do and why I want to do it. And that type of motivation isn't something that can be, shut up doggo, it's not something that can be like diminished, because it's something you genuinely want to do. Like, if making music had the same allure as being a janitor, then I'd still be a musician, you know? So realizing that I was caught up in the past, like basically what I'm saying is, yes, I was doing everything for other people and for external validation, but having my eyes focused on past mishaps and on the opinions of other people, I didn't have enough vision to actually plan and set a course for myself. So I've been doing crazy things. I've been going to school. I've been setting up my business. But it's been moving at such a slow rate, or my internal clock is saying it's a slow rate, because internally I know that I can do it faster, or I can do it better. I can put more energy into it, because a lot of my energy has been spilling out for the last few years. So this recent development has been a little bit crazy. I hope this video finds you well. This is your boy Asher Walker, aka Stylized Steppa. Enjoy the rest of your day, your night, whatever it is you're doing. Move on from the past. The past is definitely holding you back, because all those hours I've spent thinking about, what the hell is that? What is that glare in the camera? All of those years I've spent thinking about how I'm gonna prove them wrong, when in all actuality they probably don't give a fuck. So I leave you with this message: extremely vulnerable. Enjoy the best of your day. All right, don't cry. If you cry, I'm gonna cry.